3-3 draw against Barnet this evening. How do we unpack that?
Well, I don't know where we start, to be honest, Rick. It was an emotional night, ups and downs, but second half, everything I want to see from the team, and I want the fans to see. First half, everything I don't want to see. I thought we were second to every ball. We conceded a couple of unfortunate goals. The first goal being an own goal, and the second one being a very rare mistake by Macca, who's been excellent for me since I've been at the club, and one of the most consistent keepers in the league. So no qualms with that at all. Give ourselves a mountain to climb. Half time, a few things were said, and my expectations of the group, individuals and as a team. We didn't play as a team in the first half. Second half, much better. That's the DNA. That's what I want from my players. I want them to be, running over teams as far as fitness and hunger and desire and all the things that we didn't have in the first half. And if we do that, as we showed second half, we've got quality in the team and we can score goals. Yeah,
just going back to the team selection, Charlie Carter was dropped. Was there any reason for that?
No, it was more of just a tactical one, really. I thought both him and Hodds coming out of the team. I thought that Oscar at home against wing backs, they play wing backs with him and Enzio on the right wing. We could hurt him and get crosses in the box, a bit more attacking. And we play with two centre midfielders. Charlie's fortunate and unfortunate in some ways because he can play lots of different positions, but two natural centre midfielders to sit in the middle of the park. I thought Sol and Jake were excellent in there tonight, to be fair, but Charlie come on and had a hand and helped us get over the line. So it's been harsh on probably both of them, but tactically I think we got it right.
Yeah, you talk about Joe McDonald's mistake. It's unfortunate for goalkeepers really, because one mistake 9 times out of 10 leads to a goal. Just touch on him and how incredible he's been since he's been at the club.
I think it goes to show the last 2 seasons he's played in the playoffs, albeit not with us. So that's what he's thought of by other clubs and people around the place as well as ourselves. He's one of the top 3 keepers in the league. If not better than that. I think he's reliable. He's a really likeable lad. He makes saves that you, even in training sometimes, which take your breath away. And he's been very consistent for us. So the message to him at half time was forget that. He's been excellent for us, and as a team, let's get him out of the mistake he made.
Yeah, and then Paul McCallum scored 2 goals today. How good was he?
Yeah, listen, I thought the front two were a handful. I went to a 4-4-2 tonight because I want to score goals. I want to give the opposition a problem. I want to make sure that we cross the ball and we feed them. They're 2 proven strikers at this level, and they're 2 big lads as well. So if we can put crosses in the box, then I'm sure they can give most teams a headache, which they did again tonight.
Yeah, just to touch on the referee, I know you had quite a few words with him and the 4th official and the linesman. What was they about?
It's just frustrating, for lots of things. I think the linesman this side told the referee that if Pritch kicked the ball away, it should be a yellow card, and he chose to ignore him. Then he goes and gets a second yellow later on in the game. We don't want to get people sent off, but if it's the same rules for us, then we need the same rules to be for everyone. So, and then Pritch gets a yellow card later on, he should be off the pitch. He's a good player. We don't want, we don't want to make it hard for ourselves. But it's just the consistency side of it. But listen, I'm not here to speak about referees. I'm here tonight to speak about a fantastic second half to a very up and down game, but I'm proud of the lads in the second half today.
Ryan Clampin, he put in quite a shift today. He came off almost in pieces. How good was he?
Clamps he's got energy, he's got pace. He wants to get forward. We've got to keep him on his toes as far as the defensive side of it. It doesn't come as natural to him as attacking, but if he gets that side of the game and quickly, he will move through the leagues because he's got everything. Apart from, defensively, he needs to stay concentrating, and we're working hard with him. That he's a great lad. I love his attitude and character around the place. So, and he showed his character in the second half. He ran himself into the ground. Yeah,
3 points from our opening 3 games. How does that sort of stand with how you expected us to get on?
Of course, we want more. We want to win games, but stand there after 3 games and we're unbeaten. That's important. We've showed some real character in some of the games to pick these points up, and it was building blocks. We are 7 new players out there tonight on the pitch, so it's going to take a bit of time to put together. But as far as getting that second half performance out of the team week in and week out for 90, 95 minutes, or 100 minutes these days. But I want to move on to the supporters if I can, because I think second half they really pulled the lads over the line, and I'm really pleased for them as well as ourselves that we give them something to go home with tonight, because for those that stayed to the last minute would have been buzzing with the result like we were. I think they showed the fight, the desire and everything that the supporters would want to see from their players.
Yeah, and then next up we go to Rochdale on Saturday. How's that going to be?
That'll be a tough one. Obviously a league club dropped out. Very good recruitment area as far as being around Manchester, Liverpool, lots of players and loan options there. So, yeah, they'll have good players. We've had a little look at them already, but and they're a good possession-based team. So, yeah, Scotland's always a hard place to go. The fans are passionate up there, and we need to make sure that our fans can get behind us, and like they did tonight. And hopefully we can give them a win sooner rather than later.
Perfect. Thank you, Gaffer.
Thank you.